Hi everyone, it's Marshall here, and this is my 5 months on tea video. Woohoo! Yeah, I really can't believe it's been 5 months. That's incredible. Especially when you think next time it's going to be my 6 months, and 6 months is half a year, which means I've been half a year on hormones, and woo! Yeah, mind blown. That's crazy. So crazy. Okay, there's not a huge amount of changes for this one, and most of them are changes that are ongoing still that I've noticed over the months, and they haven't really, there's not really any new ones I've noticed, I don't think, really. But yeah, I thought I'd update you anyway rather than missing a month. And I'll make the 6 months one a bit more interesting, maybe do some comparison stuff, voices and whatnot, make it a little bit more, put some more effort into it. But yeah, okay, let's get on with the changes. Okay, first change, as you probably noticed. Ow, my toe! Oh, my toe just clicked. Oh dear, I'm getting old. Let's try that again, shall we? First change, which you probably have noticed, my voice is still dropping. Yay. Still slowly dropping. It's pretty croaky. It doesn't really go as squeaky, I don't think, as it used to, but I seem to be able to control it a lot more now. Although sometimes when I go to talk to people, nothing comes out, which is really annoying. So that's really weird. Especially when I'm at work and I go up to a customer and be like, can I help you? It's quite strange, although it makes the customers laugh, so as long as they're enjoying themselves, right? As for hair growth, that is still ongoing. My facial hair's still coming in, not loads still. It's just, it's filling in a bit around like the moustache area, and there's little bits of hairs coming up around here and under here, and there's a little bit more hair on each side of my chin. But other than that, it's not loads more. It's just slightly a little bit more. So yeah, but I shaved yesterday, so I'm pretty smooth at the moment. And I don't think probably wouldn't be noticeable on the camera from this distance anyway. But yeah, so that's still ongoing. I think it's going to be a while before I have a great big lustrous beard. The hair on my arms and legs is still growing, and I don't mean growing, but it's filling in more. It's becoming more dense and darker, especially on my thighs. That's the main place I notice it, because it used to be really hardly any hair on my thighs and it was really light. But yeah, the hair on my thighs is darker now and it's more noticeable. And my sort of shins area, my sort of like lower legs, they're pretty hairy now. I mean, they were pretty hairy before I started hormones, but they're even more hairier now. Other hair that I've noticed is my tummy. I mean, I've always had a little bit of a happy trail, just a little one, but since I've been on hormones, it has filled out a bit more, so there's a bit more of a happy trail now, which is quite nice because it looks more masculine. And there's a little line of hair that goes sort of like above my tummy button. It just goes sort of like up a little bit, which is, yeah, there's that little bit of hair that's grown in, which has never been there before. So it's like, oh, hello, okay. But yeah, that's fine. It's not like really like gorilla hairy, so it's fine. Also to do with hair, I think my hairline has changed. Not like loads, just a little bit. I think it has receded slightly, but you probably can't. I'm not completely sure. I think it has, because I thought either that or like where my little baby hairs used to be, like they've disappeared maybe? So it looks like it's receded, which I suppose technically has, but I don't mind it receding slightly, as long as it doesn't recede loads, because I don't want to be like half bald if possible. But luckily I have a fringe, so it hides things, which is fine. Yeah, that's pretty much everything for hair. Acne is still a thing. Yay. It's been pretty bad this month, mostly around my chin. I think it's mostly where I shave. It's like under here, around my sort of jawline mostly. Which is fine. It seems to have cleared up a little bit over the last couple of days, so I'm hoping this week it will clear up, which would be nice, because I'm going to a wedding next weekend, so I would like to look as non-pubescent as possible, if that is at all possible. But yeah, the acne on my back's still ongoing. It flares up and it goes away, and it flares up and it goes away, and it flares up and it goes away. So that's fun, but now we can see my back, so I'm not too bothered about it really. I mean, it's not like mega bad, it's just little flare-ups here and there, which is, it's fine. I can deal with it. It'll stop eventually. Fingers crossed. My face shape and body shape, as far as I can tell, are still changing ever so slightly. I'm not very good at seeing these sort of things. I mean, my eyesight's pretty bad anyway. But as far as I can tell, they're just sort of like changing ever so slightly. Like my jawline, I think, is sort of like still sort of hasn't changed much at all. And I'm less like curvy than I used to be. Not that I was ever really curvy, because yeah, that was more of a pear shape, I guess. My hips were pretty big, and they still are pretty big. But my waist is not as defined as it was. It's sort of, the curve is not so dramatic anymore, which is nice. But yeah, my hips are still pretty massive, but I don't think they change. So considering your bone structure doesn't change, so yeah, they're still going to be very big hips. But depending on what I wear, it doesn't notice. So yeah, it's more when I'm naked that I notice. And luckily nobody sees that, because yeah, that's grim. I have noticed that I am quite a bit stronger than I used to be. I don't mean like, you know, the Hulk kind of strength. I mean like, at work last week I managed to pick up something with very little effort. And I mean, I couldn't have carried it far because it was still very heavy. But I wasn't like groaning and being like, ah, I'm gonna die. I picked it up, you know, as a normal person would, and I carried it to where I needed to carry it, which wasn't far actually, but still. But I know that when I started work, which was just over a year ago now, I would not have been able to lift that at all. I mean, a lot of it is because I do a lot of heavy lifting at work, and a lot of heavy pulling at work, and just a lot of heavy things that I move around at work. So I know that's to do with it, but it's been more noticeable about the muscle growth since I've been on hormones. Like, my arms aren't like spaghetti arms anymore. They're a bit more chunky, which is quite nice. And I don't know, I've always been like a pretty scrawny looking person, but I like to think now that I'm stronger than I actually look, which is quite nice. Because I still look scrawny, but I think I could hold my own in a fight, which is a nice thought, if you know what I mean. I think I could actually defend myself a bit more. Whereas if I was attacked like a couple of years ago, I wouldn't have been able to do anything. Although if like the Hulk attacked me, I don't think I'd be able to do anything still. But still, you know what I mean. Not that the Hulk would attack me, because he's a total sweetheart. But yeah. Anywho, moving on. My mood for this month has been actually really good, actually, which is surprising considering that I've done so much overtime this month. I've been working my butt off this month, like doing 6-day weeks, and just I've been so tired this month, but I've still been really sort of really chill and happy and just getting on with stuff, you know. I haven't had any downers this month, which has been nice. And even though I've been working all the time, I've still been in a good place, still been happy. I mean, I get on with the people that I work with, which is really helpful, obviously. But, yeah. I mean, the only things that sort of slightly set me off is when I get misgendered a lot. Actually, when I get... The only things that really set me off is when I get misgendered a lot of work, which is mostly by the customers. And it's... I don't know how to put it. It's mostly by cis guys, really. I don't know why. They just call me love a lot. Like, thanks, love, and stuff. And it's like, it's like, I haven't shaved in a week. Why are you calling me love? Unless you're into, like, guys, then that's fine. But still, it's just annoying more than anything. So yeah, still being misgendered a lot, which, when I look in the mirror, I'm surprised because I look and feel more masculine than I ever have before, so it's like, really? Really? But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I wasn't expecting to stop being misgendered until, like, I've been on, like, hormones for at least, like, 8, 9 months. That's what I was expecting, so I'm still fine with it, you know. Still changing. It's fine. I can deal. My sex drive has gone down, but I can't tell if it's gone down just because it's gone down or because I've been working so much that I've just been exhausted all the time. Because I've just been too tired to, like, function. When I get home, I'm just like, nope, sleep. It's like, nope, eat, sleep, that's it. So yeah, but I don't feel as what's the word I'm looking for? I don't feel like I did a few months ago when it was just like, okay, I need sex right now. I don't feel like that anymore, which is good, because that was a bit overwhelming, especially when I was at work or in public places, and it was just like, man, I'm so horny. But yeah, that's not a thing at the moment, which is kind of nice. I mean, I've still got sex drive, it's just not like a crazy sex drive like it was then. It's sort of mellowed out a bit, which is nice. I mean, it peaks a little bit at times. But other than that, it's pretty chill and laid back, which I can deal with that. Okay, last thing to talk about is monthly stuff, because that's always a fun subject. My last monthly that I had was, it was actually a few days after my last update, and it was 5 days late, which I was expecting it to be 5 days late, actually, so, because the one before it was 5 days late, and I was like, I bet this one's going to be 5 days late as well, and it was. My body, you're so predictable. Anywho, yeah, it was 5 days late, and it was extremely light. It was almost like I wasn't on at all. I mean, TMI, but I didn't need to wear a pad. I was fine with just a liner in, because the amount of blood that came out each day was such a small amount. But yeah, that was that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for updates and stuff, so I'm gonna wrap this up because otherwise I'm just gonna ramble and nobody needs that. So yeah, that was my 5 months video, and I'll see you for my 6 months video. And I have an appointment at the GIC next month as well, so I'll make a video about that. That is at the end of September. So I'm just going to say goodbye because I'm very bad at wrapping these up. So yeah, you would have thought I'd be good at this by now. I mean, this is the 5th one, but yeah, I'm so bad at this. I will talk to you lovely peeps soon, and I hope you have had a good month, and I hope your next month is very good, and I just hope everybody's lives in general are happy and laid back, because that's what we all need in life, to be happy and laid back. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you crazy cats later. Bye! Love you all! Mwah.